A spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Thank you for tuning in this Sunday evening. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Jazz. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going.
And seeing where Utah is, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. For those teams, Greg, that had head coaching changes, how long does it take to fully implement a new system?
Well, it typically takes a full season, and it also depends just on how complicated the system is. But all things being equal, the experienced teams often learn faster because they just understand the game better.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert. Gobert in at the 5 down low. And for Orlando, Isaac and Carter are manning the post positions. Terrence Ross is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Well, he's such a gifted shooter. You can't give Bogdanovich any breathing room. Otherwise, he'll hurt you.
And Carter now, top of the key. Pass to Suggs. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Conley finds Bogdanovich, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Now here is Carter. Last game he had 10 points. Pass to Ross. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Bogdanovich wide open. Offline with his 3. Passes it to Suggs. To the inside. Here's Wagner. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Well, you look at Mike Conley. He's been around a long time, folks. Double-digit years. Does a little bit of everything out there, and outstanding not only in the locker room but also in the community too. Just 5-star in every way.
Now here is Carter. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Utah's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr. also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
Isaac kicks to Ross. The pass to Carter. Shot clock at 6. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. And checking out some numbers for Markelle Fultz.
He's been playing a much bigger role in their offense over the past 5 games. It comes across in his usage rate, which has gone up during that stretch. We'll see if they continue to lean on him here tonight.
Back to Mitchell. It's blocked.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
Takes the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Carter, the pass to Ross. To the middle. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Bounce pass Conley. Here's Gobert. Not going to go that time. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Carter. Stolen by Mitchell. And now running up the court. Ingles pushing it up. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
The Magic making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are 2 teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And now a look at Rudy Gobert. Last season, he played outstanding. First in blocks, first in shooting percentage, and he ranked second overall in rebounding. Just a tremendous presence on the interior.
Clearly one of the best at what he does. Some of his highlight rejections were out of sight. Back to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovich has got 7 points in the game.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Now, here's Suggs. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Ross. Kicks to Suggs. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Utah will take it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
And he's good on the first of 3. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And he nails the third.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Ross against Mitchell. Stolen by Conley. And here's the break. Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. Over Lopez. And the shot falls short this time. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for Orlando. Trailing by 5. They get it back. Isaac. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Hey, if you're going to get offensive rebounds, you've got to stay active, and Isaac does that, doing a nice job utilizing his reach to snag those second chance opportunities.
Orlando, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Trains the three-pointer. Suggs has got 6 points.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Now here's Conley, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it could still be tough to stop.
Here's Suggs. Again, the magic score.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Ross. And that's a foul called on Franz Wagner. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Anthony's checked in for Ross. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Conley, coming off a solid outing against Miami. And there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Okiki's checked in for the Magic. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
One shot.
Gobert, no good on that free throw.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Here's Lopez. A shot off that time. And Utah the other way now. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead. And here is Suggs. 8 points for him. And Suggs throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
The jump hook. Isaac misses. Utah leading by 4. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Now here's Gobert. Lopez covering. Here's Gobert. And he also played a big role in their last game with Miami. 3 on the clock. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now, here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
That's 4 turnovers out of them already. Sloppy play in the early going.
It'll be a long day for them if they keep this up.
Fultz, he's checked in for Suggs. Utah also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. Conley dishes to Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Fultz finds Lopez. Now Anthony. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Okiki rebounded by the Jazz.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Riding it up and in off the drive. Clarkson athletic enough to create his own offense.
The Magic trail by 8. Passes it to Lopez. Now Isaac. Outside Anthony. The feed to Lopez. And he comes up with the deuce.
And at 277 pounds, Lopez absorbs contact well. Difficult to deter him on the way up.
Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Here's Mitchell. And it's good off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's Fultz. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count that one.
A capable passer, the more comfortable Fultz gets in this offense, the more effective he is.
Fultz against Mitchell. Over Fultz. Almost, but it rolls out. The Magic trail by 6. Lopez outside. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Trying to get open is Lopez. Isaac misses. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Conley with it. Now Anthony defending. Anthony with the defensive effort. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Orlando Magic. Goes up the baseline. And there's Fultz on the assist by Anthony. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Yeah, and you know, it's important that Fultz continue to develop his in-between game because he knows when to pull up.
Shots good by Clarkson.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
Now Anthony. He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio. Fultz finds Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And the Jazz call time here. Whiteside's checked in for Utah. O'Neal comes in for Michael Conley. There's 53 seconds left here in the first quarter. Mitchell with it. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Miami. Count it. Good.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Fultz. And Anthony gets it to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The pass to Whiteside. Pass to Gay. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Well, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer, 7 feet that is, so he should pile up the block shot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Utah. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the 2021 Sixth Man of the Year winner, Jordan Clarkson, excelling in his role under Coach Quinn Snyder in the Utah Jazz. And Clarkson really finding his niche, providing Greg instant scoring off the Utah bench.
And there's tremendous value in a player who can create his own shot and really carry a second unit. With Clarkson's quickness, so tough to bottle him up.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Utah?
Pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Orlando, Isaac and Carter manning the post position. Anthony is out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Ross in at the three. Greg, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Here's Carter after Jordan Clarkson's bucket. Carter finds Fultz. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. And the Magic making a change here. Wagner's checked in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. No good from Ross. Jazz leading by 4. And here is Mitchell. 10 points for him. Takes it from 10. And Utah again with the bucket.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Fultz. And Whiteside sends it back.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Anthony. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now here's Gay. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Back to Gay. And the shot goes down. Gay's got the lead up to 8 now for the Jazz.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Anthony. 5 to shoot. Here's Carter. And he banks in the layup. Carter's got 4 points this quarter.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
Here's Mitchell. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Jazz. The Magic trail by 8. Anthony right side. Here's Carter, and Whiteside sends it back. Mitchell in the corner. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, one of us here knows Cole Anthony quite well. The guy to my side here, Greg, is dad. Care to share with us a story about your son playing hoops growing up?
Well, I tell you one thing. He's always had that belief, that inner belief in himself and his abilities. And that's something that started early on in his life. And honestly, that's when I knew he had a chance to be a really good player.
And Wendell Carter Jr., not the biggest center, Greg, listed at 6'10". In fact, most reports would have him pegged at 6'9".
And Carter Jr. plays like a 7-footer. Got that 7'4" wingspan and great head on his shoulders that levels the playing field with his height.
The first free throw is good.
In the 7th pick of the 2018 draft, Carter Jr.'s potential is enticing. A bruising big man with a bright future ahead of him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Joe Ingles in for Jordan Clarkson. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now, here's Suggs. 10 points for him. Anthony with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Anthony. For Utah, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Whiteside, the pass to Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Carter up top. He kicks to Suggs. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Suggs has got 12 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
They grab their own miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wagner passes to Anthony. Pass to Carter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Anthony against Whiteside. Anthony kicks to Carter. Passes it to Ross. Suggs dishes to Carter. Stolen by Mitchell. Ingles passes to Pascal. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Mitchell against Anthony. The Magic again can't hit.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ingles kicks to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Jazz. Here's Suggs. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the layup. Suggs has got 4 this quarter.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell outside. Shot from the top of the key. And too long on the shot. For Orlando, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Here's Anthony. Good D by Mitchell.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And he gets it back. The shot will not fall. The Magic trail by 12. Here's Anthony. Ingles with the rebound.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Inside, Whiteside. It's slammed in by Whiteside.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Suggs. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Suggs. Mitchell passes to Pascal. That 3 off the mark.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And it's Suggs missing. Jazz leading by 14. The open shot by Bogdanovich. Rebound by the Magic. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Suggs kicks to Ross.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Orlando making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Wagner. And Okeke subbed in for Terrence Ross. Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Mike Conley comes in for Mitchell. Now, here's Bogdanovich. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Kept alive. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Bogdanovich has got 9.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
There's Okeke. Takes it off the glass.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Pascal finds Ingles. Now Gobert. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles. Ingles has got his 4th assist in this one. The Magic trail by 16. Anthony right side. Now here's Bogdanovich. D right on him. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
The pass to Carter. Over Pascal. And it's Carter missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Gobert. That shot off. Orlando's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Lopez. He's got 8.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Jazz lead by 18.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now here's Anthony. 6 points for him. Down low. The shot's good from Lopez. Lopez has got 6.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Markelle Fultz comes in for Cole Anthony. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gay's checked in for Eric Pascal. Royce O'Neal comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Clarkson in for Joe Ingles. Another miss by Utah.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, looking back at Jonathan Isaac's 3rd year in the league, I mean, the forward made huge strides with the Magic in 19 and 20. I mean, he set career highs in just about every category.
The Magic have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That's good from Isaac.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
Second free throw, no good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Magic trailed by 15. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Lopez. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Comfortable shooting close to the basket. The size Lopez possesses gives him confidence down low.
Here's Clarkson. He has 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
Here's Conley. Another miss by Utah. And so we wrap up the first half. Jazz lead by 13. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. The second quarter got a lot more exciting for them as they were putting up big numbers and find themselves way out in front here at the half. Shaq, how'd you think the Jazz were playing?
Well, what I like, the ball never stopped moving. The players, everyone working in unison and playing for one another. Love to watch this brand of basketball. And we've got a whole nother half to go. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Orlando?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Taking a look at the Jazz. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovich. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the center filling out the middle.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it goes down 2 points. Gobert's got 14.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Ross dishes to Suggs. Puts it up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Easy look provided by Wendell Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can share the rock.
The
My goodness.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Now, here's Wagner. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Carter, the pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 3 assists tonight.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Poke loose. Now here's Conley. He's guarded closely. Mitchell outside. Launches it. Hits the three-point bomb. Mitchell's got 25 points.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A.
One shot.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Conley against Carter. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Ross passes to Carter. He dishes it to Suggs. Over Bogdanovich, and it comes off the front of the rim.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Here's Mitchell, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Jalen Suggs.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And the first one drops.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And Mitchell drops them both. The Magic trailed by 15. Suggs passes to Isaac. Carter left side. Over Gobert. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Isaac. And that's 12 points for Wendell Carter.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
The drive by Mitchell. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 15.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And while he's dealt with injuries, I still have enjoyed watching the growth of Jonathan Isaac. A guy entered the league. Everyone knew he could be a shot blocker, but he does so much more defensively.
The Magic trail by 15. You know, Greg, you got to agree the defense isn't the only area where Jonathan Isaac is improved.
And no question, Kevin, his offense has developed as well. He's becoming a more confident scorer, steadily increasing his output on that end.
Greg, talk about a guy who plays with competitive fire. Suggs is a powerful leader, but by example.
Yeah, I mean, this guy plays with such great strength and energy, and he makes great decisions, really has an advanced understanding of the game for his age.
First one falls for him. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen, but last year it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record. And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking it from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good. So Orlando will take it the other way. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Isaac.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, defense can't bother or distract him.
Now here's Gobert over Ross. Misses off the right iron. And he grew up playing Australian rules football, and Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one, but they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Now here's Conley. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Back to Conley. Ross with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. From 10 feet out, and Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
So for the Magic, Markelle Fultz comes in for Terrence Ross, and Anthony subbed in for Suggs. And Utah also making a switch. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. He gets it in there. And it's 8 points for Cole Anthony.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Now here's Conley. 7 points in the game. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Anthony trying to get open his Carter. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Anthony. Conley, the pass to Whiteside. Now Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And what a smart player Conley is, able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Outside Anthony. Stolen by Conley. Right side finds Conley. And here is Ingles. Shoots over Isaac. Again, the Jazz score. Fultz with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. And the layup's good off the glass. Fultz has got 6.
Well, I like watching Fultz use his ball handling skills. Excellent purpose with the dribble. Knows how to shake free to get his shot.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 29 points. Step back on that one and let it fly. And the Jazz lead by 14. Carter outside. Over in the corner, Fultz. A second chance effort, and Carter lays it up and in. He's got 14.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
Utah calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
For the Magic, Lopez, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Okeke subbed in for Wagner. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gay's checked in for Bogdanovich. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. Now here's Conley. He's got 9. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Fultz. Conley grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 12. Nobody near Gay. The Jazz again can't hit it. Carter against Whiteside. Carter kicks to Anthony. Pass to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got 10.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Conley, the pass to Whiteside. Clarkson with the ball. Back to Whiteside. Out to the wing. O'Neal kicks to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gay misses. The Magic trail by 10. And here is Anthony. He's got 12. Here's Carter. And the lead is down inside single digits. Carter's got 8 here in the quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Conley feeling it out. And Anthony sends it back. Here's Lopez. 10 points for him. Shoots from 12. Here's Carter. No good on the shot. O'Neal with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's Gay. Count that bucket. Gay's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Yeah, it's important for Gay to be able to finish in traffic. I mean, he's so much better when he shows some physicality and toughness.
Here's Fultz. The shot from the low post is good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Now here's Whiteside. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Shots good by Clarkson.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Wendell Carter. And Utah with a change here, too. Haskell's checked in. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Lopez passes to Anthony. Orlando moving the ball around. Shoots over Clarkson, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Anthony. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The dish to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Off target from outside.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Jazz leading by 8. And Eric Haskell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Gobert, he's checked in for the Jazz. Now here's Anthony. He's got 14. Good on the bucket. Anthony's got 16.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clarkson surveying the floor. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 11.
You know, the defense was there, but Clarkson fearless inside.
And so it's the Utah Jazz in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. We've got Robin Lopez. Suggs out there with Anthony. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Okeke in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando.
And doesn't have the most height, but Conley sure plays with heart, unbothered by the contested shot.
Anthony against Conley. Stolen by Gay. Clarkson outside. He takes it in, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Suggs has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ross in the corner. Back to Anthony, and stolen by Gay. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. From 13, goes back up. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And Orlando making a change here. Isaac's checked in. Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Passes to Suggs. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 13. Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Here's Clarkson after Jonathan Isaac's bucket. Clarkson outside. Here he goes. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Okeke. Shot clock at 5. Here's Suggs. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Suggs has got 19 points. Utah leading by 13. Conley the pass to Gobert. Clarkson outside. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
You know, this is why teams are looking for combo guards. I mean, the defense didn't know which way to play Clarkson.
Fires from 18. Utah with the rebound.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Conley gets the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Suggs. Inside, Lopez. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ross against Gobert. Releases from 15, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Feasting on the leftovers, eating big time. Ross stepping inside the arc and making it happen.
And there's the pass to Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. Over Lopez. Another miss by Conley. The Magic trail by 15. Pass to Ross. Here's Isaac. Pulls up on the elbow. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Conley gets it to go. The assist from Ingles. Ingles has got 6 assists in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now, here's Isaac. Here's Suggs. Gobert with the block. Gay dishes to Clarkson. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, he's going to flush it every time when he's that close to the rim. You can't allow him to get that kind of position.
Conley the pass to Gobert. That's tipped. Suggs with the steal. Here's Isaac. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
I think you got to keep Isaac from getting in the paint. Once he's established position there, the defense is toasted up.
Now here's Conley over Lopez. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
You know, guys, if they're inside, that shot probably gets blocked. But from mid-range, I mean, he's able to get it off over the bigger defender there. It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Conley, the pass to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. Over Ross. Buries it from about 10 feet away. 22 points for Jordan Clarkson.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Pass to Lopez. Buries it down low.
And have to respect the inside game of Lopez. Even when you contest him, he stays focused near the rim.
Now, here's Clarkson. Shoots. Here's Gobert. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And they pick up 2. Suggs has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Clarkson outside. Banked in off the glass. Clarkson's got 24.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
Ross kicks to Lopez. Bounce pass, Isaac. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Clarkson. Gay outside to the inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Big night for Gobert. This team has become more and more comfortable leaning on his offense.
Here's Suggs. Gobert with the block. Over in the corner, Conley. Back to Gobert. It's good. He's got 22.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
It's stolen by Gobert. Dishes to Conley. Clarkson on the wing. And it's sent back by Isaac. Back to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Now here's Ross. Now the pass to Isaac. Shoots over Clarkson. Isaac misses. Jazz leading by 19 points. Here's Gobert. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. The Magic trail by 21. Now Ross. Pass to Suggs. To stop the drought. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Mitchell, he's checked in for Clarkson. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Ross. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. To the paint. Here's Carter. Gobert with the block. Conley with it. Pass to Ingles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lengths at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, Orlando's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Suggs with the ball. Conley picks him up. Here's Ross. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Great appreciation for Ross. Never afraid of going into the contact on the way up. Well done.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Ross. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Butler against Carter Williams. Here's Oni. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Butler against Carter Williams. Here's Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls.
Well, it's fairly obvious, but it's important that Bamba stays healthy so he can keep improving. I mean, his skill set and physical tools, both are very impressive. His upside is way up.
Each one more. He's checked in for the Magic. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And in a 2-game season series, you always want to take charge of game 1, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against Orlando.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Rudy Gobert.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
He gets that one.
And Carter Williams constantly keeps defenders guessing what he's going to do. The floater, when used right, is a devastating shot, and every guard needs to have it in his book bag.
Now, here's Whiteside. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
Gay finds Butler. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an effort.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.